Welcome back to Naples, Florida for the four-wheel and off-road Jamboree Suncoast Nationals. It is a beautiful day here in Naples. Once again, these Jamborees offer a host of activities for not only the truck lover, but the entire family as well. So to find out more, call or write the Special Events Promotion Company. Looking now at the pairings for the semifinal round, we have Bigfoot going against the Fast Loser from the last round, Carolina Crusher. And Nightmare will pull alongside Snake Bite. A lot of action still to come here at Florida Sports Park in Naples. A beautiful day with the crowd on hand. Look at that. There's a burnout.
Yeah, you don't do it in a bleach box in this sport. You do it in a sand pile, though, back in the back, Gary. You're seeing a lot of the same characteristics come over from drag racing. The guys preparing their chassis. Bill Brand Chevrolet's teams up with the Carolina Crusher this weekend. They want to try to put this big bad blue Ford on the trailer. The big bad blue Ford, they figured out something in the drivetrain because they're actually doing wheelies now with a 10,000-pound truck. So the technology keeps going forward. Whether you like Dodge, Ford, or Chevrolet, everybody's trying to out high-tech the other guy.
And, of course, this is the Carolina Crusher, the new Carolina Crusher, as we also look at the new Bigfoot. This is Bigfoot 10.
And every time you hear about a new truck, they just upgrade the truck. Again, get back to the technology question. Yeah, exactly. Keep going quicker and faster.
Look at the torque in Bigfoot as Bigfoot. Oh, it was driver's side down for Gary Wiggins. He looked like he was in the Auto Thrill Show there. Boy, he hit over on two wheels.
Well, Joy Chip would be proud of him.
Well, the victory goes to the big blue truck. That was Bigfoot 10, Andy Brass, but just by a fender. Watch the far lane. Watch Gary Wiggins. Look how far over he gets on the left side. Over the second set, and right there, he almost brought it on over.
Almost high-sided. You're exactly right. Good camera angle. What it is, it shows us he did not hit the jump square. That's exactly what the problem was, but he brought it back in.
As the good crowd looks on, we are ready for more competition in the semifinal round. And looky there. There is Colt Cobra in Snakebite. He will have the far lane next to that ominous outside concrete wall. And he pulls alongside Kirk Dabney in Nightmare. And you like this GMC rig.
Yeah, I like it because all of a sudden the driver and the truck seems to gel. Now, Andy Brass, who's already made it through this round, he's watching the race on the line because he knows Snakebite, our Dabney's going to get him. And a moment ago, you talked about the Snakebite liking this. Hey, this is an old swamp. If you were a snake, you'd love to be here. That's exactly where Snakebite is. He is pumped up.
Side by side over the first set of cars. It's going to be
Dabney.
Kirk Dabney.
Whoa.
Kirk Dabney takes out Snakebite. So the Snakebite can go back to Alligator Alley with all of its reptile cousins.
That's right. But Dabney, he goes into the winner bracket for that next round.
So Kirk Dabney out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, takes the measure of Colt Cobra in Snakebite here at Florida Sports Park. Once again, he had him right at the start.
Well, that was a good race.
Well, he'll go up against Andy Brass in the final. Here's Andy.
Andy, you and Kirk Dabney in the final now. It's the first time you've run him in a final this year. Are you going to make any adjustments?
No, it ain't. You know, we're going to look at the times here. I think we're going to have lane choice. We'll put him over in the right-hand lane. Big thing here is just running. We're going to try to run consistent. We've been turning in some good times all day, and we're just going to try to run like we've been running, not change anything. The truck's been working good for us, you know. All we got to do is get off the line and get down the track.
Well, Andy Brass certainly is no stranger as the fans look on to being in the championship shootout, but this is something new for Kirk Dabney. He climbs out of Nightmare. Let's go down and talk to Kirk Dabney out of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Well, Kirk Dabney, I'm going to tell you something. You got a better chance of getting a date with Andy Brass's sister than you do getting in that left lane. He's not going to let you get where you want to be.
Well, Army, we're going to have to live with that right-hand lane, and there's no sense worrying about how good we do in the left-hand lane. We're just going to give it all we got over there in the right-hand lane and just do the best we can.
Andy Brass's sister, if he has one, may not want to date with Kirk Dabney. You might start a family feud there. Well, it will be Bigfoot against Nightmare in the championship here at Florida Sports Park. It is a beautiful day here on the Gulf Coast. Fans enjoying the sunshine. We'll come back and enjoy the championship round. Stay with us. Welcome back to Florida Sports Park in Naples, Florida. Gary Lee along with Army Armstrong as Ford Trucks present the Penda four-wheel and off-road Jamboree Suncoast Nationals, a part of the BF Goodrich Performance Series. The blue and white driving shoes of Andy Brass working the pedals in Bigfoot. The big blue Ford will go up against Kirk Dabney's GMC Nightmare. The The Ford out of St. Louis, Missouri, and the GMC truck out of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
You know, this could be a big day for Kirk Dabney. He's worked awfully hard, but he's going to be in that lane that's been biting everybody all day long. We go back to first round when Wayne Smozanic up to the right lane, a little bit of a bad bounce.
And then a real bad bounce right there. Wayne, of course, was all right. You saw it earlier in the program. A nose stand there, comes on over, knocks down the catch fence.
Wall 1, Wayne 0 at that point.
Wayne was okay. A lot of damage to Tropical Thunder. He'll have that thing repaired in the next couple of weeks or so.
But I tell you something, I don't think that that's going to bother Dabney. He's running close to that wall all day long. Like I say, the truck is bouncing, but it is bouncing straight. He's got one chance for his first win of the year to put Bigfoot away. He is so psyched. He's got literally rifle vision. He's not looking at anything left or right. He's looking straight down that track to the finish line.
Driver position in the middle of the cockpit there in Bigfoot. That is the Bigfoot 10 truck that goes in a long, long line of big blue Fords. Kirk Dabney in the usual position there on the left side of the cockpit. All right, the fans are ready to hammer down. Whoa! Good run. Almost a photo finish.
I can't call it.
Well, let's wait and see. From our vantage point, it was just simply too close to call. The fans are yelling. I'm not sure who they're yelling for. Let's look again, Army.
Well, Gary, both drivers lead. Watch them come over that first ramp. Both of them are off. Now, on the throttle right now, see, no man's land. They put the horsepower down. Look at the rear tires kicking up dirt from that no man's land.
One of the best finals we have seen in a long time. It's Bigfoot by a fender. Both drivers down there in the pit area. Army has both of them.
Well, Gary, let me grab you guys real quick here. First of all, Kirk, congratulations on a great job. You really got the truck dialed in.
Thank you, Army. We appreciate it. We tried hard to be here. We're glad to be here.
Andy, this guy's playing hardball with you today.
Hey, he was. You know, we was watching the times there. Kurt was real steady all day, and we knew if we ended up with him in the finals, he was going to have a hard run for us.
Well, congratulations to you and the rest of the Bigfoot team.
Well, thank you, Arm.
One of the best finishes we have seen in a long time. Our congratulations to Andy Brass and Bigfoot, and of course Kirk Dabney in Nightmare. A great crowd here on hand on a day in Naples that the wall took the best shots the drivers had to give, and the wall came out standing. Well, for Army Armstrong, I'm Gary Lee. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on Trucks and Tractor Power. Now here's news of an exciting video release from Diamond P Sports.
1-800-2